Baby, it's been so long. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me move this over a little bit. So there you go, Instagram. So y'all can actually see me. It's hot in here with the air on. So I'm blowing today. We blowing. I'm not going to be on here long for you all. It's Friday night. Hair is in the wind, right? I know. That's why I'm like, y'all probably like, what is going on here? Because even though my AC is on, it gets really still warm in this warehouse. So I have the fan like right on my desk. So I'm not sweating. My hair, as you all see, has just been like curls gone. The natural said we are ready. Let me see how it is if I do it like this. I just got to have some form of air on me. Yeah, okay. So I ain't looking like a Maybelline commercial. Looking like a Revlon commercial over here for y'all. Talking to you and my hair just blowing. So we're going to keep you focused, okay? Happy Friday, YouTubers. I missed you all yesterday. I was on TikTok, but I did not get on my YouTube. So I missed y'all, I must say. Y'all know when I like to come on. So let me just get on my last channel and then we'll get started. Because again, I know it's Friday night, meaning you all are already out, hanging out, probably doing what you do. So, sister is not going to hold you long. Come on, Beyonce fan. Yes, get them to look. Get them to look while we teach it, huh? Revolutionary care. I was trying not to do that. I was trying not to do that. Trying to keep everybody focused, you know. Focused on the content and the information that we're saying here today, okay? Focus. All right, y'all. One last post. So we on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and now I'm about to get on Facebook. Finance Friday. It's been a long day. We've been working. We have been working for y'all. I just want you to know that. We have been working. So I'm excited. And the tip that I have today, I'm actually, originally I was going to do business. Y'all know I'm always talking about my business, folks. But I'm actually doing a personal finance tip today, something that business owners as well as individuals can do, and something that you kind of need to be doing, right? Okay, so now I'm on Facebook. There we go. I wonder, is it a way, can I get on my Facebook business page as well? What y'all got going on this evening? What y'all got going on this evening? Okay. So now I have Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Let's roll. All right, everybody is up. Y'all see all these different platforms I got to get on? That's what I be saying. Like, I had to get some mentors to teach me the game, so I can do one stream and push it out, right? So sister is happy today that we went over some stuff. What do they mean my frame is too low? Facebook always doing something. I don't have time for this. Okay, well, whatever. But yeah, you know, in business, you guys, we have to sometimes just take a step back and utilize and understand like processes and procedures. I promise you, it makes our life so much better in business, so much better. So I'm glad that I had the meeting that I had today, because my life is about to be so much easier within these next 30 days. I cannot wait, because this is one of the things that I hate doing, is dreading getting on all of these different platforms. So sister is about to get herself together for y'all. All right. So we can be doing this properly. All right. So let's roll right on in. So those of you who are new to my page, channel, hi YouTubers. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Instagram, TikTok, hello, welcome. My name is Patrice L. Stewart. I am a tax and business strategist that's more transitioning over to more business coaching. Okay. I do have over 17 years of financial services experience. I'm here in my office at the Tax Credit Academy. And what I like to do is I try to get on consistently on Friday and give you all a Finance Friday tip. So today I'm on here this evening to give you a tip on what you can do to help with your finances, right? And one of the ways that we're doing it. So let's just go ahead and get right on into it. Thank you, Glamorous on TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you all about is if you are in my private community. So those of you who are in my private community, we have been talking about starting a budget, right? Or getting a budget together. That's one of the things that you can do when you want to start getting your finances together, right? Is I always recommend that you want to start and look at a budget, okay? Or setting up a budget or creating a budget for yourself when you want to start managing your personal finances. And this goes for business owners as well. When you want to start managing your business and or personal finances, you want to start with a budget, right? So last week, I talked to you all on Friday about budgeting. If you missed that video, you can catch it on my YouTube channel. It is up. And so the retrospect, right, or the next step after you started doing your budgeting and planning is one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about is your banking habits, right? So you know how you are. Okay, you know you best. Like I talked about last week with the budgeting. If you are someone who does not know how to maintain cash, you should not carry cash, right? If you're someone who does not know how to maintain or swipe your debit card, or you're always swiping your card, you're overdrawn, you're not managing your money, then you may want to not carry your debit card as much, okay? So you have to put restrictions and stipulations on yourself. One of the other things that I want to talk about is where you're banking. Okay. Many of you have a bank and you kind of have everything in that one bank. One of the best ways for you to start and learning how to budget and taking a budget and managing your budget properly is separating your accounts. Okay. So you can have your checking account. Let's just use Chase or something. You can have your checking account at Chase, but then you need to open up a separate savings account at another banking institution. I personally will recommend a credit union. I love credit unions. Credit unions are one of the best ways for you to do banking, for you to bank, and for you to also do your savings, loans, etc. You have a lot better interest rates when you're dealing with credit unions. The fees are very low most of the time. And this is the other reason why I want you all to think like that. So if your regular money is coming into your Chase account, it's not always good to have your savings account where you have your regular checking account. I personally always recommend that you have your savings account at another institution. Why? Right? Because if you go to your bank account and you go online and you can see that you in your checking account, if your savings account is in your Chase account and you start trying to save money, a lot of times you all aren't saving money because you see the money sitting in the savings account. So in the back of your mind, you like, oh, I got $500 here sitting in my savings account. Most of y'all do not save it. Okay. From personal experience and dealing and doing coaching with you, most of you are not saving it. You're putting the money over there, but then you're spending the money. That's not saving, right? The whole point of having a savings account, or let's label it, right? I like to say, let's create an emergency fund account. Let's create a vacation account. Let's create a Christmas fund account, right? So you can open up, of course, more than one bank account, more than one checking account, more than one savings account. I'm a little old school because my grandfather always taught me don't put all your eggs in one basket. So I do have a few bank accounts at different banking institutions to kind of spread a little money around. But you don't have to do all of that, okay? But I would at least suggest that if you have your main checking account with Chase, that you open up your emergency fund account with another institution and preferably a credit union, all right? Again, like I said, a lot of times when you're starting off with personal finance, it's visual, right? So sometimes you need to see that difference, or you need to separate that money in a whole nother other bank where you can't see it. So like one of the other accounts that I have is my grandparents set up a Vanguard account. It's a mutual fund account since I was a kid. I kept that account. When I turned 18, I rolled that account over into a regular mutual fund account. The thing I like about Vanguard is this: I can't pull any money out of that account unless it's $250. So I can put a minimum of $100 in, but I cannot take any money out unless I'm trying to withdraw $250. For me, being a numbers person and stuck in my head, I'm like, I don't need to touch that money. If I can't, if I need a quick $20, $25, $50, I'll just have to hustle it and make it. But I'm not going to touch my Vanguard account because I know that there's a stipulation on the limit that I can pull out, right? So mentally, I've told myself, okay, if it's not life or death, there's no reason for you to be pulling out $250 out of your Vanguard account, right? So that's an investment savings account. It's a relationship. It's a money market account with Vanguard, right? And so with that particular account, that's the stipulation on it. Now, most of the accounts that you all are starting right now are not going to have that kind of stipulation. I'm just giving you an example though. If you really want to save and be like serious and put restrictions on yourself, you can set up accounts with companies like a Vanguard that have relationship. I keep calling them relationship because at BMO Harris Bank, we used to call the money market account relationship money market account. So that's why I keep saying relationship. But it's a basic money market account. But it's a name for the one that I have. But I don't know if they even offer that account anymore because like I said, that account was open before I was born. So they have different products and stuff now. So they may or may not have that same exact one. But stuff like that, right? So there are certain banking institutions that you can work with that do have limits like that. Limits on your withdrawal, and then of course it's not usually a limit on your deposit. You can put as much in there as you want. But as far as withdrawing it, I really like that restriction because that was able to help me save my money save a lot more money than I had planned to, because in the beginning, when my dad was kind of teaching me this, I was not structured. I was like, y'all, he was trying to teach me this in college and I was not really listening. But after, after life and being older and understanding money and finances now, I understand what he was trying to say. So for me, like I said, I don't personally touch that account at all because of that stipulation. So that's a very good way to kind of, lock yourself in if you don't want to be able to touch the account. Now, again, like I said, most of you, because if you're starting out on this personal finance journey, that's not going to really apply to you. I just wanted to give you an example. But I definitely suggest that you go to your local credit union in your state, city. Credit unions are not as strict as they used to be. Back in the day, you used to only get a credit union if you were with a specific job or a specific company. Credit unions aren't like that now. They're a lot more open. So if you find a credit union in your local community or area, I suggest that you go and utilize it. Go online, look up. A lot of times, all you have to do is donate to their credit union or a specific organization that they like. And then a lot of times they will allow you membership that way as well. One of the credit unions that, of course, I love and work with is Navy Federal Credit Union, one of the best credit unions in the U.S. What's the other one that PenFed is okay. Navy Federal is better to me than PenFed. PenFed, their limits on their cards and their loan products are kind of low. What's the other one? My mind just went completely blank. What's the other one that I like? Let me just look it up real quick. 100K secured. Because this one the other one that I like, they have 100K. You could put up to $100,000 on your secure card with them, which is like the only bank that allows that. I don't even know if Navy Federal allows you to do $100,000. I cannot think. What is the name of this thing on credit union? I got an account with them and I can't even think. We'll figure it out. I'll tell you all later. Make another post or something later for it. But pretty much whatever credit union you can get in. You know, like I said, most credit unions are one of the best ways for you to do banking outside of the big box banks like Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. Credit unions is like one of the best next things. And then this one is not coming up on this list. Oh, is that it? DCU? DCU Credit Union. Yeah, that's it. Digital Federal Credit Union. So DCU, you all. So those of you who got a little cash put up and you may or may not want nobody to know you got a little money. DCU Credit Union allows you to put up to $100,000 on a secure card. So, and they also have business secure cards as well, which I like, right? Because this is the thing. If you got cash and you want to utilize your cash, I always recommend that you all do a secured credit card. That's one of the best ways to start building your credit back up if you're working on your credit, is doing a secure credit card. You're using your own money. But a lot of times what happens with that card is, especially if you have a high limit card, that card can set you up for everything else. Because if you put $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on a secure DCU card, and then as you start fixing your credit, whatever you're doing, within 3 to 6 months, once you start applying for those other credit cards, the Chase, the Bank of America, Amazon cards, all those, etc., your limits are going to match that DCU limit. So it's almost like you are personally financing, you know, your own credit. But then the limits, the higher the limits that you have, of course, the better, right? So that's always a good thing. But that's it. That's my main tip for you guys tonight is with personal financing and you working on your budget, right? I suggest that you open up a separate account where your savings account is. Either a money market account, a mutual fund account, or a basic savings account. Now, the other thing is you all know or have heard this before, right? That you should have at least 6 to 12 months worth of savings account. Worth of savings in your savings account. Now, when I say 6 to 12 months worth of savings, what am I saying? 6 to 12 months of your monthly expenses. 6 to 12 months of your monthly expenses. So we got to start getting more structured, okay? A lot of people, I did some research. A lot of people, over 80% of the country do not even have $1,000 in their savings account, especially just happening with the pandemic, okay? And that's the reason why you're doing the budget, because the budget will allow you to show what your income is, what your monthly expenses are, and what can you cut out. Some of y'all may have to cut out going to Starbucks every day. Some of y'all may have to cut out the hairdresser for a month or two. You may have to cut out getting your nails done, right? I told y'all, I did it. I cut out a lot of stuff and sacrificed for years to be able to do what I needed to do in my business. Because every dollar that I had, I wanted to pour back into my business. So there were many times where I was doing my own hair, or I had to get my hair braided. So it will last a couple of weeks or 6 weeks to 8, a month or two, right? You may have to wear your natural nails for a little while. You may have to, I know me and y'all cannot get y'all hair cut. Ladies, we can do a lot more with our hair. But you get what I'm saying? Like when you look at that budget, you'll be able to see where you can actually cut some stuff out in your business, right? Where you can actually cut, not in your business, in your personal life. And then, of course, if you are business owners, you can do the same thing for your business. Exact same thing. You're writing it down, figuring out your budget, and then you want to look at where you can cut, That's going to be your biggest starting point is the budget. The budget is where you're going to be able to see everything, okay? Then you can start saying, okay, I need to open up a savings account here at this credit union so that way I can start saving up for my next 6 months worth of expenses. All right. You guys don't want to be what's the word I want to say? Because it's hard, and I understand. Like, living expenses in this country is gone up like crazy, but the salaries don't go up as often as the expenses do. But I understand. But you also do like really, 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 really want to hone in to this budget and create a savings plan or an emergency plan. The worst thing that happens is if God forbid you lose your job, then what? You do not want to have no way to pay your rent, no way to pay your child care, no way to get groceries. You get what I'm saying? You want to at least try to have something saved up for that. Excuse me. Or plan for that, right? And then as you start saving more, you can move that money around into some other things that can maybe give you higher yield interest in it. But just to start off with, everyone wants to at least get their basic savings account. Okay. So do you all have any questions right now before we go ahead and get off? So that's pretty much my Finance Friday tip. See, I wasn't long, wasn't going to keep you on here forever. I know y'all trying to get out this Friday night and party. Okay. Some of y'all need to be putting a budget on this partying, right? You may have to only have one drink. Let somebody else buy your drink for the night, ladies. Okay. You may only could go out tonight with your girlfriends and eat dinner. You can't go out today, tomorrow, and Sunday. You get what I'm saying? You got to put a limit on yourself. You got to restrict yourself because that same money that you spent, you could have went. That could have went into your savings account. You're going to have to sacrifice and not go out every weekend. You may go one day out the weekend. But I'm telling y'all, if you sacrifice for today, you'll benefit it in the future for tomorrow. Now, I'm not saying don't live because you need a little balance. You need a little bit of both. But you can't always just go blow, 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 and don't never put nothing up. Y'all got to start putting stuff up. You got to start putting some money up. It's impossible for you to make it and you just blowing it. Okay? You got to have balance. So we don't got any questions. Let's see. I got to get my TikTok back. Y'all been dry over here on TikTok lately, but that's because I haven't been on. Okay, nothing on Instagram. CEO music says pretty color top. Thank you. It's actually like a little jumpsuit, which I rarely wear, but yeah. But thank you. My YouTubers who is on D, JB, Life Media Pro, Lil Joe, Alberta. Still at the office ordering products. Taking my braids out while listening to you. All right, come on. Bishop says, I need a meeting with you. Bishop, my link is in the description. Link is in the description for you to set up an appointment or a consultation. Is Vanguard an online tool for the money market account? I know you should be able to open your account online with Vanguard by now. Like I said, when my Vanguard account got set up, my grandparents set it up for me, and my dad has set up the online option for me. So once I turned 18, then I was able to access everything online. So you should be able to go on there. I don't even really go on Vanguard. I haven't been on there in years. I just send money there automatically since they have that restriction. Miss Hill, thanks for the information. Thanks for viewing, Miss Hill. Hey, Miss Lana B, Kenny, Tanya. Still driving? What's going on? Barbara says, thanks for reminding me to say procrastination is not good. Yeah. Like I said, I know things happen. You know, life happens, y'all. But you got to pay yourself. Consider your savings account you paying yourself. That's your way of paying yourself. You just put the money up for yourself. You're just putting it up for later. That's all. But that's one of the things that you have to do is you work every day. Y'all work all the time. And then you let somebody else come and take all your money out. You got to pay yourself because you don't want to allow rent to be paid, groceries, kids. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got paid but you. So your form of paying yourself is you setting up that savings account and putting that money over there. Yes, it is DCU, just the way you spelt it, Karis Milan. DCU Credit Union. They are one of, if not the only credit union that I'm aware of that you can put up to $100,000 cash on a secure card. Navy Federal may let you do it. Navy Federal got high limits too, but DCU for sure. I had a high-end client that cashed out on an investment, and they had cash just sitting in the bank. And I'm like, dude, you could be letting this money work for you. Put this money on a secure card. Go ahead and get you two of them at $50,000. And then that way, when you go ahead and start applying for other credit cards, they'll look at those limits, like especially credit unions. Like if you bank with a credit union, most credit unions will try to match the card limit that you have. And if not most, many will. Like Navy Federal, definitely. If you got a $10,000 credit card reported, Navy Federal will usually, not always, usually try to match your card or higher. So when I do credit, I apply for most of credit with credit unions if I'm applying for credit cards or my business clients. And then I wanted to talk to you guys. So those of you who are business owners, right? Tomorrow, this weekend, we have class, Start Your Business Workshop. Remember, 2-day Start Your Business workshop. Pretty much what that is I'm teaching you all of the steps that you need when you're starting your business, okay? We're going over how to get your EIN number and for multiple companies. Yes, we know EIN is for free, right? For you to go on irs.gov and you can register for your own EIN. But when you have multiple companies, there are restrictions on how many EINs you can have if you do not have your business set up. Right? We're going to go over you setting up your LLC, your corporation in your own state. So it doesn't matter what state you're in. I'm going to show you the process that you need to take to register your business with whatever state you're in. Then we're also going to go over business credit, right? So what net 30 accounts do you need to go ahead and establish once your business is set up and on paper? I'm also going to go over some of the banking institutions that I have worked with to get funding as well as funding for my business clients, okay? That class is $297. So you still have the option to get into that class tomorrow. We will be in class Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's a 3-hour workshop that I'm going heavy in detail with you all with the knowledge that I know and have obtained over these last 17 years. So I'm sharing that with you in this workshop. And then we also are meeting on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. So it's the same class on Saturday and Sunday. You just have 2 different days that you can choose that you would like to attend. So that link I did put up. YouTube, I got to put the link up for you if you want it. But that class is still open for tonight for Saturday. If you want to get in for tomorrow's class, then you need to purchase your ticket by midnight tonight. Because I don't want to be trying to email people the information at the last minute in the morning. And then if you didn't have time for tomorrow, then you can still purchase your ticket for Sunday's class. Okay. We're going over a lot of information in this class. It will be recorded, but it will not be sent out, to you all as a replay. I'll actually have that uploaded on the business program when we launch the membership at the end of the month. That will be one of the classes that you could purchase in the business program. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't have any other questions on Instagram, YouTubers. That's it. No other questions. So let's roll, y'all. It's Friday night. We've been on here half an hour. I think it's time. I still have a little more work to do before I leave tonight, but I'm back here in the morning for our workshop that starts at 1 o'clock. I am doing a budgeting class as well. So if you are not in my VIP text community, let me put my let you all see the background. So if you are not in the VIP text community, I would suggest that you join and get in there. My VIP text community is 773 923-1763. Again, that's 773-923-1763. The benefits of being in this VIP community is you get to know everything that I'm doing. I keep you all up to date with the latest and greatest on the classes, the workshops. I try to give you some type of tip or motivation throughout the week. Any type of events, you all get access to it first. I usually offer you all some type of discount with the VIP membership. And then if I have time and you have, basic questions, we can also communicate back and forth through the VIP text. When you have access to me, directly when you're in my VIP text community. So I do recommend that you join that. And then that way, in the event that I'm not on social media, a lot of times I do send out a text to the VIP community. So that's it, you all. We are rolling out for tonight. I hope you all are safe out there. Have a good weekend. Chicago has been acting a little up. So y'all make sure that you are safe out there. If you conceal carry, keep your gun locked and loaded. All right. But other than that, we are out. I will be back on tomorrow for Small Business Saturday. I will do a Small Business Saturday tip for my business owners. So the tip that I was going to do tonight, I'll do it tomorrow for the business owners. And that's it. We are out. Instagram, thank y'all for joining. Have a good night. If you want us to get in the class, the link is in the bio. TikTok, if you want to get in the class, the link is in the bio. And then YouTube, the link is in the details of this video for the class. And then who was that stated that? Bishop. Was that Bishop? Yeah, Bishop says you need a meeting with me. Bishop, I will also put my regular, it's at the bottom. It's in the details too, where it says available e-courses. At the very last link in the details, it says available classes, e-courses, email list. That link there will take you to my booking link for you to be able to book a one-on-one consultation with me or call my office. All right. So we are off. We are leaving. We are having a good night. You all, I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to try to come on before class. So class starts at 1. So I'm going to try to come on like between 11 and noon to do the small business morning tip. Okay. Sipping on some Starbucks. I'm not a drinker, but I got this little mango dragon fruit. That's what I'm drinking right here. That's it. No alcohol, strictly Starbucks juice. Strictly Starbucks juice. I have to get off Instagram. Strictly Starbucks juice. My YouTubers, y'all was kind of quiet tonight. Y'all usually be having a lot more to say. But I do love the fact that y'all come in and say, hey, hello. Hey, hello. We off of Facebook too, so I'm shutting Facebook down. And we are out. All right, YouTube, y'all be the last one that I shut off. All right, Facebook is gone. Instagram is gone. TikTok is still up. Hey, K. John, I'm well. How are you? It's been a long week, JB, hasn't it? Very long week. Very, very long week. I think it's been a long week for us all. So I'm taking off Monday and Tuesday because I'm doing class tomorrow and Saturday. I mean, Saturday and Sunday. So when I work on Sunday, I'll be like, Monday, I may even take Tuesday off. I'm gonna probably block off Monday and Tuesday, take a mental break, digress, regroup, and then get back to it. But I have to get on some social media platform. I can't wait to create this content for y'all, so I can create content and then just upload videos. I don't have to get on every day once I tape some content for you. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly but surely. But yeah, we just in YouTube. I just taped my intro for y'all, so I'm excited because we got our little intro for you. So now when I upload my videos, I'll have a little 10-15-second intro that plays on all of my videos. So I told y'all I was working on some things, working with this channel, trying to get some stuff together. So K John, that's good. That's good. You just coming in and we're talking about personal finances, which is budgeting and having you a savings account at a credit union separate from your normal banking institution. So that's some of the stuff that we just went over the last 30 minutes, I would say. Yeah, because YouTube says we've been on 36 minutes. So if you missed that information, then you can always go on my YouTube channel, which is the same, Patrice L. Stewart, and watch the replay. So that's it. I'm gonna probably stay on TikTok a little longer, but YouTubers, I'm gonna go ahead and when can you look at Restream for your live streaming? Restream? All right, that's another one. I just got on with my social media team that I'm gonna be hiring, and she told me about another app or platform. I'm gonna write this down. You said Restream. Yeah, because I hate having to get on all of these different things. I'm on my laptop, I'm on my phone, I'm on my office phone. I got like 4 setups here, and I'm like, I need to do this a little better. Okay, John says, oh, okay, I'll do that and get updated. Yeah, because I gave the personal finance tip already, which was pretty much have you a savings account separate from where your regular checking account is. That's the brunt of what I talked about. The importance of having your savings account separate from your everyday checking account. Because most people, not all, but a lot, a lot don't pay attention to having that money separated. It's too easy to just transfer it over and spend it if it's right there, you know, where you can just access it immediately. With most savings accounts, you want to have the money not easily accessible. That's the whole point for you to try to, you know, save it. So that was the brunt of what we kind of talked about today. Who on here got the baby? Thanks, Life Media Pro. I wrote that down. Restream for live streaming. Because that's the other thing. I needed to be able to load on several different platforms. JB says you are doing great. Stay strong and positive. Thank you, JB. Love Spell said I didn't get the notification. I know they be hating on me sometimes. Love Spell. A lot of people say that they don't always get the notification. So I think it's just a little hate in the air. That's all. So you clicked the bell and it didn't tell you, huh? Kim says, can you do more videos about registering your house as a business for tax breaks? All right, noted. I actually do want to do another video because that video that I did for you all about registering your house with tax breaks is very old, and it was just random. Like I just was sitting in my car on a Sunday with my friend, and I kind of just told y'all, get y'all an idea. So yeah, I can do another video. That's my plan, is to go ahead and do another video for you all about registering your house as a business. And it's not necessarily registering your house, but you're setting up an LLC and you're pretty much using your home as a business, right? Because a lot of people were like, oh, Patrice, you know, you're always talking about set up a business, set up a business, set up a business. In that particular video, I was saying, if you're a homeowner, that this is a very good way for you to be able to have a formal business, right? But you're using your house to be able to write off certain expenses. Because, you know, personally, as a homeowner, you can't write off all of those different expenses. The most that you get for a homeowner's exemption is your taxes. You get to write off your taxes that you pay. But like if you do remodeling on your house, that's on you. The IRS is not paying you for that, right? If you're doing lawn care services, what, you know, updating, upgrading your house and all that stuff, the IRS is not paying you for that. But if you had a property management company and the property management company was managing the home that you live in, then you can take those things as a write-off. And so that's what I was explaining in that video on how I live and how I manage my property and how I'm able to write off the expenses in my property because it's set up under my LLC. Versus me trying to write that stuff off personally, you don't get those same write-offs. So yeah, I can. Kim, I'll make a note of that. We do have some other things that we'll be releasing, but I'll make a note of that to try to get a video out or content, you know, ready for you for that within the next 30 days. So within September, I'll try to release that for you. Hi, Frankie. David Fountain. Oh my God, I found you again. You look very nice. How would you like to have crawfish? This faithful, my good couple, and I'm South Louisiana couple. Alligator sauce pecan. Come join us, please. Well, damn, David, you make it sound so well. We may have to come take a trip to Louisiana. Love Spell says, nope, I just happened to get on YouTube, but I watched the replay. Okay, cool. How much do you set up a company for someone? So my setup fee, so I have an entrepreneur starter package right now, and we run it for $797. That includes your state filing fees. That includes us to look up your trademark, your name search, your database search. That's the process, the paperwork. So yeah, it's like $697 or $797 is what we charge to set up your organization or your paperwork. Neo, I'll put my booking link here. And you could go on here and kind of see what we have available. I just typed it in the comments. Then I have some different packages, but within this next 30 days, I'm going to be changing a lot of my packages because I'm transitioning over to focusing on the whole business coaching and membership program. So we will be changing some of that stuff that's on there. So for now, that's what the packages that I have and that we offer. But just know some of that stuff will change. Because the sister is tired of being in this tax seat for y'all. I'm over this tax seat. This tax seat got to go. I got to pour into more of my clients who want to learn personal finances. We'll be going over that. I'm so excited for this membership today. Like I had a really good conversation with our team, you all. So we, like I say, we got some things in the pipeline for you. But this personal finance membership has been like my baby that I've been working on for. The idea has been in my head for years. And now to see it finally come into fruition is a beautiful thing. Okay. It's been a struggle, right? It's been some ups and downs. I'm not going to say a struggle. It's been some ups and downs, some challenges, but that's part of business, right? Nothing is easy. So, especially nothing that you really want, especially when you're building something from the ground up that's never been done before, you know, never happened before. It's never easy. It's never easy. It's always going to be challenges, but that's what shows who's serious, who's ready, right? Who's God led. Because I'm very much a lot aware that God is in control no matter what the devil be trying it. But baby, he always come through for a sister. So, all right, y'all, I got to get out of here because I got to finish this PowerPoint for tomorrow. So I shall see you tomorrow, Saturday. For those of you in class, look forward to seeing you in class. Those of you, again, we will see you in the morning for Small Business Saturday tip. And then also you can still register for class on Sunday if you want to still get in. Okay. Have a good night, YouTubers. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. TikTok. See you soon.